Hi, I am Harish Dalal from Frontend team DSC PCCOE, and today I'll be taking JSON. So what is JSON? JSON is JavaScript object notation, which is a schema-less text-based representation of structured data that is based on key value pairs and ordered lists. File extension for a JSON file is .json. So here is an example of a JSON file. The first name denotes the key and John denotes the value, which is in a string data type. There are various data types could be used for values like string, numbers, booleans, object, array and null. So here John is a string type, age which is a number 21, student is true which is boolean, subjects is an array which contains maths, English and history. So why to use JSON? It is used while writing JavaScript based applications that includes browser extensions and websites. It is primarily used to transmit data between a server and web applications, which could be website or even Android applications. Web services and APIs use JSON format to provide public data. There are various APIs which provides the public data which is formatted in JSON. It can be used with modern programming languages like Java, JavaScript, Python and etc. So there is not a problem with programming language barrier. So there is an alternative of JSON which is XML, but why to use JSON over XML? XML was verbose and difficult to manage in JavaScript. JavaScript already had objects which are a way of expressing data within the language, so it was pretty easier. JSON is much easier for people to read and for browsers to parse. Conversions from XML to JavaScript object may take tens or hundreds of lines of code, whereas JSON to JavaScript objects just take one line of code. So in the earlier, when a user clicked on a link or a button in the browser, a request could be sent to the server. The server would prepare the information needed as HTML and the browser would render the HTML as a new page. This pattern was sluggish and inefficient, requiring the browser to re-render everything on the page even if only a section of the page had changed. But now, the client could send an asynchronous request to the server in background and show the page. Until then, server responses back with the data which could be loaded on the client side, which was much efficient and user friendly. So to sum up, here is an image which shows front-end dev and back-end dev, how they both correlate with each other through JSON. So thank you for watching and I hope you got the concept. So see you in the next video.